Passports please, passports please, need to get your passports. So, what is this mini-series? Well, me and my friends want to go to a country mini known as the Land of Weebs, otherwise known as Japan. And since we are in 2020 and the Olympics happen to also be happening in Tokyo, Japan, it's a perfect opportunity to knock out two birds with one stone. A few things before this episode begins. This is going to be a series that is broken into pieces as I, a broke college student of 20 years old, attempt to show the journey of getting my passport and getting to Japan. So, with all that said, these will all be in a playlist, and you should check out all the episodes as the series continues. So let's begin. This episode, I'm going to be talking about passports and how to get one. So what did I do to start? So what I did to start was this. I went on Google and I just typed a bunch. And then after I typed a bunch, I found out that if you put in US passport, how to get, you go to a link on travel.state.gov. Bada bing, bada boom. It'll be up here in the link description, blah blah blah. You don't have to Google it like I did. I just made your life easier. I was able to find out that you could fill out the form online, how much it costs, and even what all the stuff that you needed to bring in. Now, you should already have some sort of travel plan because you will need to know that, especially because it will ask you on the thing like, where are you planning on traveling? And you know, if you don't know too much, just kind of make it up. For me, it was Japan, near the Olympics. Let's get this going. Yeah, keep in mind that the big reason why you should do this first, and this is why it's part one, is because you can't go anywhere unless you have a passport to go somewhere legally. But yeah, you should have a passport to get anywhere, because otherwise your plans will go whoop, because, you know, you can't do anything because you don't have a passport. So always get this first. Now, when it comes to cost, passport books are going to be $110, and the processing fee is going to be $35. In total, it should be around $145, and you shouldn't really exceed that unless you're really late on something and you're trying to, say, I don't know, get it 2 to 3 weeks before you're supposed to leave. This is why I'm giving myself about 5 months, because I want to make sure that if anything happens, I still have time to reapply if I need to, which I don't, because I did everything perfectly well and good at the passport office, so I should be fine. What are all the documents that you need in your manila folder? Well, I have it listed. Number 1, you need a birth certificate. Number 2, you need a photo scanned copy of said birth certificate. Number 3, you need your driver's license or any other form of ID. Number 4, you need a copy of the driver's license and any in that form of ID. Number 5, your passport photo. That's the Walgreens photo. Number 6, that cashier's check, $110 to the U.S. Department of State. And number 7, your $35 debit credit, whatever, cash to the place that you're applying to. For me, it was the library, so that's where mine went. After you fill all this stuff out, get your folder with all your stuff in it, go to the offices, wherever you can find one. You can look it up on the same link that I gave you. They have areas that they have like zip codes and all that, so you can find out, okay? Because I had all my stuff together, and I was only in there for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I got stamped, signed, and shipped out of there. And then I got to leave, and, you know, it wasn't too hard. Now, it may depend based on lines and such. I scheduled an appointment, and I got in at the same time, so there was no one else in line, so I was pretty okay. Now, after you have everything in, they'll give you a link to check your status after, I think, 7 to 10 days, and you can check on how your processing is going, how long it'll take. In conclusion, I sent my paperwork in on the 16th of January. So this video is getting a little later than when I sent all my paperwork in. Now it says it will take about 6 to 8 weeks to get it all together and process it with its e-chip and all that. And in another 2 to 3 weeks to ship it out. That should be around March. We're just gonna see, is that accurate? How much can you trust the US government in terms of how quick it is? Hopefully it's quick. I want it to be quick. That would be very nice. Now what's really fun about this is that if me and my friends are able to get this done and get our passports in, we can definitely focus on trying to raise money to get to Japan during the Olympics. Let's just see what happens. To wrap things up, if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. It's a lot of fun here. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm trying to do an update video, and then this is my actual part 1. So I'll be doing all my schedule stuff and how it's gonna work out on my channel from now on. All you Hot Wheels nerds out there, I'm planning on something fun there. So check out my update if you haven't already. It'll probably be in the iCard or in the end card. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to my Patreon. It's only $1 a month. I'll shout you out in the end. No one's there yet, so won't shout anyone out. Maybe I'll shout you out. Subscribe. Please, subscribe. I need money. Other than that, I have an Instagram, JayCee.squared, that's new, and Twitter, JCC_2224. If you didn't notice, this is a pretty cool shirt. You want one? Go to my Redbubble shop. It'll be in the link It'll be in the link below, and this one actually is my Vert Wheeler one. That's the Tet-Ku. If you didn't know already, these are Japanese symbols. There's a fun fact. Might be another reason why Japan is so cool to all of us Hot Wheels nerds. Meanwhile, have a fabulous day. Peace.